Look at this move straight to the downside on the SPX. Bulls coming in a little tiny bit here. Bulls coming in a little tiny bit there. Uh, Went from oversold, severely oversold, and it's coming back a little bit. Um, these are one of the days where you have no idea where this is going to end up. This could make a run back up to 4,500 pretty easily, or I mean it can dip under 44, or it can stay stagnant. I mean there's, I know that sounds cliche, but yeah, there's really no idea where this is gonna go. All you can do is grab your cash and go shopping. So Key Corp right here took a bounce at 1135. 1150 is a nice level. I love 1150. If you look here, it's right at money, and the puts and the calls are the exact same price. That signifies that there's really no implied volatility on one side or the other. So really, everybody's confused on what this is going. So what I'm gonna do is, because the ex dividend date is at the end of the month, I'm gonna go ahead and put in at 1150 and collect that 7% dividend. Bought 1150, and if you look at the call, I could sell the covered call at over one. So I could sell the covered call for $22 and then collect the 7% dividend as well. And the dividend at the end of the month. So if I look at 1150 here, it's $45. So I collect $45 the dividend, and this is a very similar play as yesterday, just doubling up and getting a better price on Key. Let's take a look at another favorite of mine that is testing some decent levels. Cleveland Cliffs. I missed the 1150. I was doing my due diligence and I missed the 1150. So there's a couple things we can do. One, I could put in the order for 1150, 1150, 1550. I can put in the order for 1550 and wait for it. Or I can put in a put option right here and hope it triggers by the end of the week, because I like Cleveland Cliffs at 1550. So I think I'm going to sell the put. This very, very tight right here. The prices are very tight. I got 20 and 21. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in at the bid, so I make sure to get that trigger. Cleveland Cliffs. There we go at 1550. Nice level. It's been trading above 16 for a minute now. Right here. So that's 1550. So we haven't seen this price on Cleveland Cliffs since late May. So it's kind of been off the table a little bit while it was going up here past 17. And now it's come back a little bit. And like I said, go shopping. Time to go shopping. Let's see what else is out there. This one I haven't seen for a while. EEM. Let's take a look at EEM. I need some diversification in my portfolio. This is emerging markets ETF that is has enough volume where you can trade options on it. It's under 40. It dipped under 40, well below 40 as earlier in July. So I'm not sure there's a trade here. Let's see, 39.50. No, there's not really a trade there. I got a lot of Walgreens already. Synchrony Financial. Let's look at, since the market crashed because of the downgrade. So let's look at the bank ETF. It's at 34.82. Zoom in a little bit. No, really not anything there. Early July it was at under 33. Let's look at the puts and calls. No, really not anything there either. Now the market is down, but it is only a slight pullback considering the run that we've had. I'm gonna look at a couple more, and then I'm just gonna wait for the prices to move a little bit more. Let's look at Ford at 7 or at 12.50. See, look at this. Remember I told you that Ford's always gonna return to the 12. It went up to 15.50 here, and then just took a nosedive here to 12.75. Let's see if there's any trades out there for 12.75. How many shares do I have of Ford? Let's take a look. See how many shares I got. I only have 100 shares of Ford, so and it's halfway between the 12.50 and the 13 number. So that's a decent buy point. I'll go ahead and buy 100 shares at 12.74. That's fine. Then hopefully it'll bounce quickly back to 13. I'm gonna take a look at one other of my favorites that I like to hold a little bit. Again, you want to look at companies that you believe in, that you can hold. 38. This is Halliburton. 38.50 right here has some decent premium, and it has another 50 cents to go, which would put it at a solid dollar loss. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's zoom in a little bit. This, I don't know about this 38.50, because look, it's right there. This right here, this is concerning because we're right about at that level. This is concerning. It could take a dive all the way back to 28, and it stayed at this 28 level for multiple months. 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, very close to the 28. Then it went on this nice run at the end of May. So I don't know if there's a trade there either. See, on these massive bull runs like this, it's on these small pullbacks, it's hard to know whether this is just a slight pullback. See, look at this run. And then this tiny little pullback. And then see, it pulled back and then made a run, pulled back and made a run here. So this could be, this is a bigger pullback, but it could make another run. Or it could retest this, this 44. I don't know. But like I said, I just going shopping a little bit, pick up some names I haven't dealt with in a while. Let me check one more while I'm here. Delta Airlines at 45. Really, these prices are ridiculous right here. 45 is right there. I guess that's a support. Who the heck knows? Like I said, this is a crazy market right now. Nobody knows what directions it's go, but I did a lot of calls yesterday, and I'm gonna go with my buys.